Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm Jo from Lockdown Art and Beyond, and today's video is a bit of a different one. So I have had this needle felting kit from Hobbycraft for a while, and I keep meaning to do it and I keep meaning to film it. And today's the day that we're going to do it. I have checked, it is still available on Hobbycraft. It's £7 on there. I think when I got it, it was £5, but you know, things go up. So let's see how we're going to get on. I have opened it and had a brief look, but not very much. Let's get everything out. Yep, that's everything. Okay. So this is our instructions. So our kit includes roving fibre, core roving, felting needles, felting mat, and we may also need scissors and PVA glue. PVA glue is missing. I think it's somewhere else at the moment, so when we come to that bit I may kind of have to improvise. If it doesn't work, then we may have to come back for me to do it another time. I don't know how long this is going to take me, so there will probably be bits where I stop filming for it, because otherwise it's just going to be really long and boring for you. So yeah, let's get started. So we're starting with the head. Fold a piece of core roving in on itself to hide ends and wrap another piece around it in the opposite direction. Okay, I'm guessing the white stuff is the core roving. Ooh, yeah, right, so yeah, I think this is all the stuff for the out. Yeah, it's all sticking to me. Okay, so this is the core roving. So we've got to take a piece. Is that a piece? Is that too much? Too little? This could have been a bit more instruction. Okay. So fold a piece of core roving in on itself. I guess that's how we do it. And then get another piece around it. Okay, I'm guessing we don't need too much because it's like the head. And then you kind of need to shape it into... So I'm guessing this is what this is for. The mat that it's talking about. Yeah. Kind of says to roll it into... You can roll it in the ball in your palms to help it along. It's kind of starting to look a bit like a ball. I could do with a few more pictures to see if I'm getting it the right way. Whether this is too big or too small, who knows? If we go on this feed actual size, it's too big. But who knows? Right, so once that's, I think we're getting there with that shape, aren't we? I don't know if I've done it right or not. Right, so now we need to get some of the dark brown, which is this one. So we need to separate small thin pieces and needle into the head until attached. So I guess we get these out. Ugh. Now I've seen Hobbycraft kits have had reviews from other people, and they've always said that the instructions are a bit lacking, and I'm starting to see why. So, I guess we don't need much at all. And we'll find out if I'm doing it right. Oh yeah, I kind of see what I'm meant to be doing now. What are the shapes right? Who knows? So I'm getting it kind of attached. So turning it a bit, have another go. I think I meant to actually cover it and go around. I don't think this is going to end up very well. We'll see. I'm going to get on and do this because I think this is going to take me a while, and then I will come back once I've got this done. Okay, so we're back, and this is the head. I've thought I may start a needle stabbing counter because I think I'm 4 or 5 up from how many times the needle went into me rather than this. But yeah, we have our little head. Well, maybe not so little. Hey, it's all proportionate. So now we need to roll a sausage shape in the light brown. So I'm guessing we're not doing anything with, we're not stuffing it this. I can kind of see why. Okay, back again. This is now how we've got to. I've added a bit more than as I've gone along. Tried to cover some bald patches on the head and make it look a bit better shape-wise. And I'm kind of happy where we are at the moment. For a first attempt, this isn't too awful. So now we've got to roll 4 short sausage shapes from core roving for the leg. And we've got to keep them nice and chunky. And we've got to stab them, apart from one end. There was a bit of a casualty. The first needle has broken. So, luckily there is a spare one in here. So I've got this one. I'm wondering if I should have put a mat underneath this as well. So, hey, we're alright. Let's just get going with these leggies. Let's go. So we're just using the core roving for this. I got to make some little sausages, legs. Yeah, that's too big, I think. Oop. Let's take that little bit out for the moment. Let's try and do this. It's a bit like making a nose again, I guess. But I've got to leave one end unfelted. I think if we'd done this for the head, it would have been a good idea, rather than just rolling it. So I swear to God it didn't say to felt it. No, it didn't. I've got to do 4 of these. Use some loose fibres. That's alright for a leg, isn't it? It's about twice the size of the dog, but yeah, it could have been done do with it being a bit slimmer. Maybe I can felt it into slimness. Well, you never know. We can have a wonky dog. I think it's too big. Can we undo it? Unfelt it? Yeah. I'm going to have to think about this and then come back to you, because this is just going to take me a little bit of a while to sort out. So I'll speak to you again soon. Okay, so welcome back to this video. For you it's been a whole couple of seconds. For me it's been 2 days, just because things happen. But we are back with our sausage dog. You'll obviously know that we were at the leg part. So that's where we're carrying on from. So yeah, I've had to rethink a bit on the sausages for the legs, and I've kind of made some quite small ones while I was away. I ended up getting the scissors out and cutting them down to make the right size. Hopefully that'll work, who knows. I've also had time to find the PVA glue, so fingers crossed we should get there. We're on step 6, so add a dot of PVA glue to one end of each leg and affix to the body. We didn't have to fill them up. We only had to do the core first, and then we do the dark over the top. Okay, right, can do this. We can do this. A little bit of surgery. I've also got my mat underneath as well now, because I thought, well, we'll give it a go. See if it helps. I don't know how this is going to go. We'll do one at a time, needle each one in as we go. If they're too long, they're too long. I'll have to try and work something out. So, tiny bit of glue. That's quite controlled for me. It's about the right place for a leg, isn't it? Oh. It's fine. Now if we can attach him. I'm not going to worry too much because I know I've got to go over the top with the colour. Just want to make sure it stays attached. That's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Just tighten that up a bit. Yeah, there we go. We can do this. Right, a bit more glue. Right, there we go. It's like doing blooming surgery. A needle. Get the loose fibres attached. There, he has 2 front legs and they're actually in a reasonable place. Hooray! Right, now for the back ones. Right, I think this has got too big. I'm going to take a bit off. We'll find out in a second. A little bit of glue. Right, so I've got to now attach it. Loose fibres in. It's not too bad. Well, it's attached, I think. Bit wonky, but never mind. Right, just make this into a bit more of a sausage shape. Right, so a bit more glue. Okay, we have 4 legs. We have 4 legs. He stands. Yes, he stands. Woo! Right. Now we've got to put the colour on. So we'll go back to the dark brown, which we've still got loads of. And we've got to just keep adding to it. So I'm going to stop filming. I'll come back once I've done this, because I think it's going to just be a bit of a long one. Because I've got to keep separating thin layers of brown roving and layer it over the body until it's attached. And there's no core roving to be seen. I've kind of done some of that already. But yeah, so I'll come back once I've done that and we'll carry on from there. Okay, so I've done that now, made sure he's not bald. The legs are probably a little short and that's a bit uncovered, but I've just read that I have to use the light fur on the bottoms of the legs. So I'm hoping I can maybe build a bit of height in. And then I also need to do it across the chest. But I may just do more on the legs and maybe just a tiny bit on his chest. We'll see. Oh. So this is the lighter brown. I don't want too much at a time. I've found that out. Kind of cool that this whole just needling the felt in, the roving in, create it kind of sticks. Yeah, I'm going to have to build up his leg a bit, I think, with this. I'll try and use this light coloured roving to do it. Add a bit more. A bit at a time, nice and gentle. Obviously I should have made some longer sausages with the core stuff first. Ow. Yeah, I'm going to have to restart the stab counter because it's happening again. I don't think I'm actually building any height in at this point. Ow. That's not too bad. He is just going to be a very short dog. I think some sizing might have been good on the instructions, actually. Might have helped. Even rough ones, you know, about this much long, to help with proportions and stuff. Okay. Yeah, he's going to be a funny shaped sausage dog. Oh well. Back legs now. I think these are going to be even harder to do because they've kind of gone almost joined together. So. I might speed this up for you. I'll speak to you in a second, but you can watch what I'm doing just at a faster speed. Right, ears are on. Maybe a little bit uneven, but they look alright. So next we have to do his tail. So that's step 12. We seem to be moving quite a few. So we've got to roll a small amount of the dark roving into a long sausage shape for the tail. Now we don't want to go too long for his tail, but it's going to be a long tail if I use all of that, isn't it? But I've got to fix it, so that might actually work. So I've got to leave some loose fibres this end, which is fine. And we've got a kind of needle along to define it, which is fine. We're nearly there. Seems to have suddenly moved really quick. I think because we're doing lots of little bits. Right. I want this a bit thinner. I quite like that tail, I think. Yeah, that's alright. So now we've got to just attach his tail. Ow. That's alright. Okay, now we've got to roll out a long strip of red roving for the collar. It needs to be a bit thinner than that. Ooh, is that going to go around, isn't it? It's quite a thick collar, isn't it? Needs to maybe take some of the ooh. That's alright, I think. Ooh. Yeah, I'll have to cut the extra off, I think, but I'll do for my collar, I think. Fill that in. Right. It's a collar of sorts. Maybe a bit thick, but hey, he likes his thick collars. His collar. It'll do. Now we've got to do the face. So we've got to go to the black. And we've got to do 2 eyes. And 1 so we've got to do really small balls. It's not easy to do really small things. Right. It says to put it on a needle. Yeah. And gently. It doesn't want to come off the needle. That'll do for that one. And we've got to add a small bit of light brown once I put these on. I didn't attach this one to the needle because it actually was really hard to get it off. Ow. It says to do it gently, but if you do it too gently, it doesn't stay. His eyes may be a little bit too big. Compared to the picture. Now we've got to use a tiny amount of this. I've got tiny bits here. Even tinier than that, I think. This is really hard. That's way too much. Right. Cut it in half because it's so tiny. Not sure about the eyes. Oh, and his ears coming off. Ah. Right, I'm going to have to pause for a minute because my hand is not working. I'll come back to you in a second. Okay, so my hand started to play ball again. So I've added a bit more to the eye. I don't really like the eyes. I don't feel like they're particularly good. I might have to have a think about those. But we're going to finish off the snout and the mouth and the eyebrows. So we need another small bit of black for a snout. And it says to do this kind of in separate things, but I may just do it all in one. Oh, I really like his nose. Oh, yes. How cool is that? I'm actually going to leave his mouth. I don't think he needs one. I think I'm going to ruin it if I try and do this. But hey, let's see. This tiny little. This is really hard. I'm going to lean on this. Yeah, everything's getting covered in the roving. It's got a little mouth. It's alright. I don't like his eyes, that's the only thing. And now he needs some eyebrows apparently. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I'm not going to put all this in, I don't think, for this eyebrow. I'll probably cut some of it off. We'll see how we go. Yeah, don't want all of it. It's just a shame about the eyes, I think. I could have done with some white. I wonder. It's like the tiniest dot of white. It's not really done much. Well, we'll leave him there for now. Just trim that bit off. But there we go. We have a sausage dog. That was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. But he's alright. He looks like a sausage dog. I mean, I have a lot of stuff left over, so I could probably have done him in a bit bigger, and that may have made it a bit easier. But I didn't know. So yeah. Obviously, that is all for now. We will need a name for him, so pop your suggestions in the description. In the comments, sorry. Yeah. Everything else is in the description. I'll link to it on Hobbycraft in case you want to have a go. It does say I can keep adding to it and doing different things, but for now I'm going to leave him as he is. I'll take a photo of him so you can see him properly at the end. But yeah, other than that, all that's left to say is thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, it really helps me out. I know it sounds boring that I say it all the time. And take care, and I will see you soon for another video. Goodbye.